Okay.
Hi there, are you there, Richard? You're breaking up a little bit.
Am I still breaking up? Or is it okay right now?
Your voice is okay, but your face isn't. It's all pixelated. Okay, so welcome to the Verveine podcast again, everyone, on this fine and fantastic week. So I guess today we're going to talk about, we didn't get a chance to speak about, because the half an hour kind of goes really quickly, doesn't it, Richard?
Yeah, it feels like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it really does, yeah. It does. See, time flies when you're having fun. Everyone else is probably bored fucking brainless, but here we are having a good yarn. Okay, so I just want to talk about Verveine products because lots of people obviously know we have all these brands and products and stuff, but I don't think they realise to what degree. So I just want to talk about some of the new products that we've got coming out. I'm not going to reveal all, but I will tell you that we have a Verveine branded beauty products coming out again, but we're extending on the ranges that we already had. So we've got the Beauty Witch range coming out, and so for example, got my little list. So for example, we've got some serums and stuff, hair growth tonics and things like that coming out as well. These ones are all made, all of these are made in the US, and obviously we're selling them on the Aussie website, which sells worldwide, and we're also selling them on the American website, which also sells worldwide. We've got some custom shaped pillows coming out as well, like little, witch hat ones and things like that. Black Cat's pretty cool shit. And so we've got like a whole lot of homeware accessories and things like that coming out, including oven mitts and new t-shirts, new t-shirt designs, blankets, cups, like just so much stuff. And obviously some of the designs, where we've really liked them, we do try and apply them to other things as well. So we've got some new jewelry coming out. The face masks have actually been really popular, the Verveine ones. So I think, so they've been quite popular. And so we've just got a whole range of men's and women's clothing out, and some of those will be in the next magazine issue. And basically we're going to try and coincide the magazine to be released when we're releasing new things as well, hopefully like once a month. So there's lots and lots of things coming up, lots of additions and changes. And like, as you know, the Verveine brand, it's a lifestyle brand, so we cover so many different classes in trademarks and things like that as well. And, we take what we do like here very, very seriously. We've noticed that there's a lot of people copying our brand, so obviously, the powers that be contact these people. And as much as that we are, I guess, flattered in some ways, it's actually also very annoying. Do your research, people, have a good look around. We do. Do the same yourself. Verveine isn't the only brand that we own. And even to do with our designs and our wordings and stuff, we try and make sure it hasn't been done a million times before. And, you should too, like, have some shame, like, stay in your own lane. Find something that's really unique and wonderful to you. Don't go copying people. It's not right. I don't care if you're in a different country or if you're in a country where you think we're not trademarked yet, because we have intentions of trademarking everywhere. You just can't do it all at once. It doesn't work like that. And we do promote the fact that we sell worldwide. So we're really proud of the new products that are coming out. They're really, really good. And we're really excited to show everyone where we're at with that now. And on the website as well, and a lot of people don't know this because obviously we've rebuilt the website and rebranded it several times now. And sometimes in some areas it's like starting from scratch, because even if, say, for example, you had a whole catalogue of data of spells and recipes, some of these new updates and stuff, you can't just import what you've got. You've got to literally copy and paste it all back in or retype it all back in or whatever. So we're slowly doing all of that. We have a small thing of blogs back up there. We've got 10 ton of those to put up. We've actually got a recipes area now as well, which is really exciting. And we did have this already before on one of the websites, but it's hard work getting it all back and it takes up a lot of man hours. So, for example, we have a recipe of a Viking meat, a Viking stew, traditional Irish food. So, it's not necessarily witchy food either, but there might be some elements of that where you could kitchen witch it up a bit if you really wanted to. We've got an anti-stress and tension bottle recipe, a fire elemental anointing oil, earth, air, water, Beltane oil, love candle magic. So we've got a lot of spells and shit in there as well. A basil bicarb money spell, purification onion spell, a lost item charm spell, confidence in your appearance spell, and then we have, like, for example, flat bread recipe, Viking recipe. So there's lots happening there, and we're trying to sort of like get into the routine now of adding X amount of recipes per day, and same as the blogs area. What else is new on the website? We have finally started to put back in and update our courses. So, for example, I'm just trying to find a little drop down for it. It's moved. Where's it gone? Okay, it's moved. That's weird. I'll have to find it. So basically there is a course, and I'm not sure where it's been put. It's probably right in front of my face. I'll have to suss it out in a minute. So there's a course, there's online courses, and we've got the Bewitchy basic witchcraft spell course, and we've really extended upon everything that we've had before. So there's a lot of like little bonuses and things. I've had a little bit of feedback from that, and everyone's really loving it so far. We do have to sort of add in some more updates as far as using our own videos and making our own videos and things like that, but that sort of stuff takes a lot of time, and that's a work in progress. But it's a fantastic little course. It's pretty cheap, it's safe, self-paced, no one's forcing you or pushing you or nagging you and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so that's what's new with, I guess, Bewitchy. We've also got, we are going to attempt to do another Bewitchy online festival, but we've also got an in-person one happening in Western Australia. Obviously, in time, we hope to have it as a worldwide thing in person and sort of go across to as many countries as possible. But yeah, so that's where we're at with all of that right now. What else you got, Richard?
So, nothing much. I'm just waiting for it to like do.
I'm just waiting for you to shut up. That's so funny.
It's like one thing that I'm so excited about is like for you to start teaching people courses. And the thing is that nowadays, because of due to some complication or whatnot, online courses are really good because not a lot of people can come to a physical place for whatever reason.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't even want to anyway. I mean, we get more interest in online courses than we do in-person courses because, I guess, because of COVID being one. And some people suffer from
education kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
and some people,
if you have the time or the mood for it, then you do it today. If you do not have the mood, you can always do it on another day. I mean, like if you, it's just like live courses that you have to go to that physical place. I mean, like, yes, it's exciting, but who knows, some of the students couldn't do it on that day for whatever reason. It could be like medical issue, it could be a family issue. We will never know, correct or not?
Yeah, exactly. And look, some people get anxiety around other people as well. So who knows? So I found the course, so I'm going to go and move that right now because that's annoying. It looks like someone's updated something on the website and accidentally put it in the wrong area, which is very annoying. So that's sorted out anyway.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
It's like, how about Well, if it's possible, how about we create like a book reading club or something, and then we discuss about a book that we are reading. Like, of course,
We can't. Well, we can't. We kind of have that already in the supporters group on Facebook. It's a proper, it's a proper subscription group, and it's basically part of our Bewitch Academy. And so we kind of have people in there doing that already if they want to. Again, it's a no pressure environment, but essentially, we do have that in there already. But it's a great idea. Yeah, it's a great idea. You should join.
It's like, what I meant was like at the website there is like a corner like book recommendation of the day.
Okay, yeah. Well, we've got the group.
Discussion.
Yeah, well, we've got the group on the website, and to be honest, I suppose that could go in there 100%, and I think that would be really valuable. And why don't you join in there, and I'll add you in as an admin, and you can start it up. Which is like, more work. Thanks, Lauren. It was your idea. Look, the new group in there is obviously it's a new website and it's a new group, and we didn't drag everyone across. So at the end of the day, like there's minimal people in there, but it'd be a good start and it'd be a good foot in the door for you to get in there and do some stuff as well. Yeah, so the beginner witchcraft basics, it's $99. You can also buy it in some of our plans. So it's a good course, definitely a good course. I was just looking at some of the other courses that are on there too, but they're not worth mentioning really. There is a Sugar Spiritual Reset Challenge, which is pretty cool. It just encourages you to avoid as much sugar as possible and also put in some spiritual things like affirmations and, manifestations and meditation. That's probably a good place to start if you want to sort of get back into a spiritual routine as well. So that's not too bad. Mm-hmm. What did you want to speak about, by the way? I can't remember what you said you were going to speak about today. I've had a mind blank. It's been a huge week this week. You don't remember? I do. I remember. We were going to answer some of those psychic email questions that came through. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So that's what it was. So, I'll get you to do this one. So, there's a lady named Joan who wants to know about her love life. Okay. And wants to know if she's going to meet someone soon. Apparently she's been in a bit of a loveless marriage and they're sort of semi-separated. It's not going too well, and she wants to know.
Let me get my romance oracle. Yeah. Just give me the case. Where is it? Never mind. I couldn't find my romance oracle, but let's use any deck that I have. Okay, let's again play with the Wisdom of the House of Night.
You like that one?
Yeah, I really like this because, of course, it has the triple moon goddess symbol on it. This is what I consider my witchcraft deck, or a deck that I dedicated to the goddess Hecate. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of Hecate, there is two decks in a sense. One of them is like really dedicated to the goddess Hecate, which recently published. I forgot, it's a Hecate oracle card by someone Ken and someone something Chris. I forgot. It's a Hecate oracle deck by Los Scarabeo. Yeah. And then Lucy Cavendish is going to publish a deck about goddesses where there is also Hecate included in it. So that's why I'm kind of like...
Oh, that's a bit exciting. I like that.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
I know that Lucy Cavendish is also from Australia, correct? Huh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she is, yeah.
Okay. So, what's her name again? Joan?
Joan.
Joan. Joan, what's your question?
Yeah, so her question was, is she going to get new love in her life soon and when, sort of thing?
Okay. The first card is understanding. The second card is deceit. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And then the third card is vision.
Does that mean she's going to have an affair? Because she is married but separated, she said, sort of semi-separated. She's a bit shady on the details there, Joan.
Mm-hmm. Individuality. And then the fifth card is forbidden. So basically, according to the goddess Hecate, it's like, yes, you are love starved, but at this time moment, it is not recommended for you to look for a relationship because the timing is not right yet. Okay? Please do understand that love life or understanding about what you want or do not want in a relationship can happen to you. It's just that at this time moment, it's like the more that you push for love, the more that you wouldn't get it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's very confusing because when I see the card here, it's just like Hecate saying that it's okay. There is a card about forbidden. It's not to say that love is forbidden for you. It's more like it's not time yet.
Yeah.
It's like, because if you do like pursue a relationship at this time moment, this will affect negatively other aspect of your life. So please do understand that patience is a virtue and take this as not like a warning, but more to like a red flag saying that you have to be a bit more patient and wait for it to clear off with the ex-husband or something.
Yeah.
It's like the goddess Hecate or spirit guide are not telling me much, but they're saying that time heals all wound. It's just that if you involve in any relationship now, it won't last long because either A, there will be a lot of obstacle, or B, certain someone will try to sabotage that new relationship out of jealousy or spite.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so I hope you heard that loud and clear, Joan. Hold off on the search for love for now. See how things pan out in time over the next 3 to 6 months, I suppose. I'll do the next question, and funnily enough, I think this chappie's emailed through a few times actually by the looks of that. I'm just getting it. I was saying to you that emails weren't working. Well, I can see that they're all sort of starting to download now. All right, so Tim's question is, will he find love sooner? And Tim's disclosed that he likes men. He likes the male lovers. So let's have a look.
I can see your face.
Man, my face pulling while I'm shuffling. So you've got the Three of Pentacles. So Tim, I believe that you're going to meet this person through your work. So if you work in the area of retail and selling things, it will be a person who gives you money and buys something from you. They may perhaps have a drink on the premises or have a drink nearby and you notice them drinking. Maybe they've bought a drink. I don't know. I'm seeing them standing outside drinking. And basically,
sugar daddy.
yeah. So basically, yes. Yeah. And this is them. I'm just showing Richard the cards, by the way, everyone.
King of Cups. Oh, the King of Love and Romance.
Yep. So that's the dude right there. And then, this is the relationship evolving from a friendship.
That's cute.
These are actually really nice cards. I like these cards. These cards are called the Journey Tarot.
Oh. the journey tarot. I never saw that before. Oh my goodness. Why do one always have decks that I never saw before? It's like, is this self-published?
Yeah, it's from the webs. Yes, it is. It's well, I believe she might be. Hang on a minute. No, it's not self-published. It was published by Rock Point. But it's from the website, the Zendao, from the chick that owns that, I guess. So anyway, Tim, basically keep your eye on the prize is what they're saying, but be cool, because you'll definitely find love will come through the door at your premise of business, and you'll think he's quite charming. You'll be quite hot for each other. You'll get along really well. He won't care about what you do for work or what your spiritual beliefs are or any of that sort of jazz. I wouldn't say you'd see him a lot though, Tim. I feel like he's the sort of person that's very active and he goes out a lot and he works, I want to say around a lot. I don't want to say away, I'm going to say works around a lot. So he's a very busy individual. He may have a child from a previous relationship because his sexual whatevers have changed over the year, and at some point years ago he obviously had a relationship with a person of the opposite sex. So it actually looks really good, and I feel like that would be a pretty good long-term relationship. But I'm not going to lie, I mean, we can look into this a little bit deeper. Eventually I kind of feel like it may dissolve or it may go on hold while you travel, Tim. So, there's an element of the next year or two yourself travelling, and so it might put a bit of a pause on that relationship. But it is the kind of relationship where you could kick it back off where you left off, sort of thing, if you decided to see them again. But it's a good relationship. It's one of those life-changing sort of relationships. So those are the only two questions there that are probably worth me mentioning in that lot, only because I get the feeling the other ones are so old, those questions have been and gone, time has passed, and those people were already...
Expired questions.
Yeah, expired questions. They already have their answers to those. Tim, I felt like he needed to know still. So there you go. That was pretty cool. That was a really positive reading, actually. Good positive outcome. So, what have we covered today? Bewitching Magazine. It is coming out very soon. We're just trying to, I guess we've spent more time redesigning it than anything, and also doing other stuff because it's a very busy, and we've got to prioritise. We've also been doing renovations at this Perth store in Western Australia. And even though they're almost done, there's still a few little leftover things to do that we try and fit in between, clients and customers and things like that. So it's all happening really. Richard, I want to use this time actually because, you went on a little bit of a break, let's just say, for a little while there, and you needed some time out. It's been great working with you again and having you on the podcast and stuff like that. I'd like to continue doing that with you if you're interested. I'd also love to see you back in the main group again. I know you needed to have some time out from that as well, from everything really. So if you wanted to step back in there as a member or, whatever you want to do, you're more than welcome to. And, we've missed having you around really, but it's been fun, and catching up with you over these past couple of weeks, recording all these podcasts and stuff. And, so what can you do? Have you been working on your page at all on Facebook, the Gay Ghost? I don't think you have you?
No, I don't think so. Because
Boy, you are so lazy. But you know what? You don't have to. You don't have to, because you really like TikTok, don't you, mostly, and Instagram. So you really only have to pick one platform and just work the ass off of it. Really.
For now, it's like I focus more on TikTok because TikTok, it caters to the local area. It's like, sometimes somehow due to algorithm or whatnot, it will go to overseas or outside of your area if you are lucky. But the thing is that at this time moment, I want to focus more on clients, like psychic reading clients.
Yeah.
on the local level first.
Yeah. Have you been doing any of your artwork, by the way?
Oh no!
Why don't you do it, man? You know what you need. You just need like a little art pad there, a little sketch pad thing. Have you got one?
Okay. Since you mentioned about art pad, most likely I'm going to buy one because I have ideas to I don't know, start doing artwork to improve my artwork skill.
Yeah, you got to practice.
So that
it's like anything.
You gotta practice because right now it looks like shit. It's like artwork. Yeah, it's been a while. I want to do painting and stuff. It's like I think last year I did do some kind of abstract pen painting, but when I show it to my parents, they were like, "I do not know what the fuck I did." It was wrong.
Did they actually say that? Did they actually say that?
Yeah, my dad nicely say that, maybe someday you'll find people who understand your art. Basically, he says that I don't understand shit when you do. It looks like.
Well, that's kind of nice though, because he doesn't get it personally, but he wasn't deterring you. He was saying, somebody might get it, but we don't. That's actually quite a positive brush off in a way, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not a complete kick in the teeth. You've got to be happy with that response. He's not saying it's vile and no one's ever going to get it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like, the thing is that not a lot of people understand abstract because abstract is abstract. You have to see the energy of things.
Yeah.
But it's there is a figure. The thing is that when I asked my dad about art or artwork during his time, during the 70s, 80s when he was in school, it's basically Bob Ross, who is the Afro artist.
Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Yeah, during their time, that was art for them. It's sceneries, natural setting, but for us, it's more figurative, human, abstract, fantasy, something like that.
Yeah, I mean we've got a full spectrum of things. I mean, when I was at art school and stuff like that, we were studying, the Van Goghs and the Monets and and all that sort of stuff. And so we've grown a lot since then, and there's been a lot of different types of art styles and all that sort of stuff. So we're kind of blessed really in that sense because we've got a wide scope to take in. But as you said, some people growing up in a certain era and they only take on board what they've learned or seen in that time and not absorbed anything else or just been closed off to it. It could be, a likened to the fact that, social media wise, someone from, the 70s or 80s might not get what some people are doing nowadays, you know what I mean? And just not show any interest or not learn how to do it. I mean, there's been plenty of apps, even my kids have said to me, "Oh, look at this app," and I've gone, not another one. I don't have time for this shit. Yeah.
Speaking of social media, I can definitely say there is a difference between the viewer or clients from Facebook and TikTok. I can say there is a huge difference. At least in Facebook, there is a sense of respect, but in TikTok, since there is a random.
Yeah, but you know what it is. I think the differences is Facebook is very monitored, and TikTok there's a lot of freedom, so people are more free to say and do what they want. So they're more likely to abuse you or hang heaps of shit on you. Exactly. Whereas if you did that on Facebook, you'd get a 3-day ban. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna get.
That's what it is. I mean, that's the downside to not having that sort of monitoring, I suppose. But at the same time, I think Facebook takes it too far sometimes. I got a ban one time for doing an LOL. And it's like, what else could LOL possibly mean, you fucking goose heads?
Loving on lesbian, linking on lesbian, Richard?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely ridiculous. But you can't say nothing. You've got to be so careful what you're saying. And everyone's abbreviating and adding in extra letters and all sorts of shit, tiptoeing around. It's fucking over the top and it's ridiculous. And so you go from that kind of scrutiny to fucking, do whatever you want over here. By the way, we're going to get cut off, so we're going to have to say goodbye to everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for having us. Oh, look, this time it's not going to cut us off. It's going right to the 30 minutes.